Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about if Tomodachi Collection is better than Tomodachi Life, and let's play through this game and kind of see what this game is all about first. Me news already, of course. We've got hot news. Oh my god. Okay. One thing about Tomodachi Collection that Tomodachi Life doesn't do, Tomodachi Collection shames you if you accidentally shut down your game and you don't mean to, so that's a negative. For those of you who don't know, Tomodachi Collection is actually the first Tomodachi Life game, and it was only made for Japan on the DS, should I say. And yeah, it never made an outside release until Tomodachi Life. And as we know, Tomodachi Life is hilarious. So, how does it compare? It's very comparable. In my opinion, there are some things on Tomodachi Life that are just better and that should just have existed. But it doesn't necessarily make it better than Tomodachi Life. They're almost in the same ballpark, but I'll let you decide for yourself. So as you can see, the entire island is decorated for Christmas. It's covered in snow, and it is nighttime right now. I personally think that it looks really, really pretty on Tomodachi Collection, but that's just me. Let's enter in here. So the thing that I like about Tomodachi Collection better than Tomodachi Life is the food choices that there are, and there's something about them that just looks better and that just seems a lot better than what Tomodachi Life offers. Maybe because it's a little bit different, because it was based in Japan, so the food is a little different. Things look at that pizza though. It looks so good. And then I might just be partial to the DS graphics. That could be me, but I think that there's something about these graphics that I really like. It doesn't make it better by any means, but it's something to think about whenever you're thinking about both games. There are a few clothing items that are different and that are not in Tomodachi Life. Like the kimono, the Santa Claus outfit is a little bit different, and the other one it's it's not even referred to as Santa Claus. This isn't in there. The reindeer one piece, what in the world? Why would you take that out of my life? I believe the fur coat is in there, but it looks a lot better on here for some reason. There are also different interiors that just don't exist in Tomodachi Life, which is crazy to me. This is the Christmas room. There is a Christmas room in Tomodachi Life, but it's considered the holiday room. Inclusive. We love it. The cell looks hilarious to me. 10 out of 10. I really think that it looks great on here. The garden does not exist. Why would you take that out? So there are a bunch of different ones that I've actually come through. The sweets room is a lot different. It looks 10 times better on Tomodachi Collection. And yeah, there are just things I don't think that they should have messed with, but I get it, you know what I mean? So with the songs, I can't understand them because I don't speak Japanese, sadly. I wish that I knew multiple languages, but sadly I just don't. But I can't judge the songs, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that Tomodachi Life has the better songs, but the performances in Tomodachi Collection are chef's kiss. They're A+. Let me show you. Let's let Harold perform for you because it's literally so good. So let's see here. He has this one. Sing for us, Harold. They just break down in their room. It's great. I mean, I love it. If there was an option in Tomodachi Life where they made this a thing, just one song where you just sing right in the middle of your room and make a fool of yourself, I would love that. So I definitely think that these are things that they should bring into the new Tomodachi Life game if there is ever one on the Switch, which that's a whole nother video that I would love to make. Why me games need to make a comeback. Hello, make it happen. We're not gonna save the lyric. So with Tomodachi Collection, you kind of go differently whenever you're wanting to make a friend. Let's do a brain teaser because that's just new. I think that like there needs to be a million options in the new Tomodachi Life game, to be honest. I love the way that the Mii's talk in this one because like it's a lot more robotic in my opinion. The fast movements are very creepy. Just saying. I think it would be so awesome if they made it to where you could have different Mii's have different languages or accents. That would be near impossible. Not really, but like for a game company to do that, I think that would be near impossible, but I think that that would be awesome. Let's look at all the items that I have been given. So an antacid, so that's like a stomach type medicine, a job ticket, which why they didn't add that in Tomodachi Life, I have no idea because it's literally the best thing ever. So the job ticket will literally tell you what your Mii's job is like destined to be. So let's give it to Harold and I will show you. Literally amusement park staff. Oh my god, look at the little chunk. That is terrifying. Silent Hill bunny, anybody? Oh my god, this is like Silent Hill to the T. It's intense. But like literally why this wasn't made in Tomodachi Life, somebody please Nintendo explain, because this is again, chef's kiss. It's the best thing I've ever seen. And he is all happy about it. I learned something. I learned how to become a bunny. Oh my gosh. And the things that they say, like, I can't vouch that they have been translated correctly, but like the things that they say in this game, like if they would have put all of this into the other game, or if they make a new one, then the Mii's will say so much. You know how with Animal Crossing, a lot of the dialogue got really dry throughout the years? I personally think the best dialogue happened in Animal Crossing Wild World. I have an entire video about that. It's years old. I'll link it down below if you're curious, but I definitely think that Tomodachi Life dialogue needs improvement. So like to see the Mii's say different things that you don't see them say in Tomodachi Life, the like updated DS version from 2014. It's fun, it's nice, it's refreshing. Okay, so they have the music box, the job ticket, so like this stuff is pretty much similar, except for the medicine looks different, which I like the way that the medicine looks in Tomodachi Life because that's a little too much for me. It's the realistic pills for me, Harold. Why do you need those? The interiors, I don't really have very many to show, but literally, like, what? That's adorable. That isn't even in Tomodachi Life, so, I mean, Harold's cardigan, he's a respectful young man. So whenever the Mii's are mad, it's pretty hilarious. Poisey and they get so mad at you whenever you don't visit them. But we all know that I visited them very recently. So her and Alpha are fighting yet again, which is hilarious. And instead of being like, help me get happy first or whatever, they're like, get rid of my irritation for me, which is something else. So let's give her a bath set and see what happens. Usually the bath will calm down on me no matter what game you're playing. She is 0 out of 10 naked. What in the world? Oh, wow. Okay, I haven't heard this version of this song. It's a little faster. It's a little bit of a remix. Very similar to this bath scene in Tomodachi Life, so. And then, of course, they come out with a towel on, which is hilarious. Good. Go make up. Oh my god. So I definitely like the apology scene better in Tomodachi Life because it's a little bit more like up close. I love the music here though because it just sounds great. But like in this version it's just like I'm sorry. So it's like it's a little dry, but that's okay. Let's give her a song. How about the ballad? So the ballad is probably one of my favorite songs in Tomodachi Life. Here it's not quite the same, which is why I think that Tomodachi Life has the, like, the better singing, the better singing shows. They're so off-key on this version, it's a little intense. The voices, though. Oh, my ears. Oh my god. Whoa. You're out of tune, Poisey. Go get tuned, sis. And then she just stops. She's just like, appreciate me or else. So usually Mies will talk to you whenever you enter their room, but like here, no, they don't want anything to do with you whenever you enter their room. It's sad. You want to know what's crueler? Hearing this a million times in a row. 0 out of 10 on both game ends for like being so repetitive and giving me information that I've known since I've literally played the game. Like, I think at a certain point a game should stop giving you the basic information on it because that's just like, read a manual at that point because it's a little much. Tomodachi Life does this, Animal Crossing does this. I think there are a couple other games that I play that do this, and it's just like, why? I've been playing this game for years. I don't need to know. Peach, I don't need to know that. Like, I get it. Now, this is one thing, the anime blush that is literally in this game is the best thing ever, and you cannot tell me otherwise. I do like the music in this one a lot better because it's a little bit more romantic. It's like, it's sweet. Collecting money is still the same. It is a whole process that you can literally watch forever if you have 100 Miis. So there's that. So here is the thing that I think that they definitely should not have taken out of Tomodachi Life, which is the job diagnosis. So this is pretty much a place where you can go and get a free consult for a job that suits each person. Please register the person's birthday. So you have to have their birthday in order to get this done. The only thing that I wish is that, like, every time you would come back, you would get a new diagnosis. But I get it, you would run out of that. That would get boring fast, I guess. But this is literally mine. I'm destined to be a ballerina. And Harold, he got a new one, so that was really fun to see. I guess if you give them a job ticket, then they will have a new job title, which is really cool. So there's that. I haven't gotten very far on the bulletin board, but for the most part it's fairly similar. The point system is a little bit different. I mean, look at Peach down there with negative 206 points. Wow. I have negative 58, so who am I to talk? Hey! So this is the popular girls, and, you know, I'm up at the top, of course. I don't have any other ones right now. But yeah, that's kind of the differences between the two games. And what I think is better on here compared to on Tomodachi Life. Take a shot of water every time I said Tomodachi Life or Tomodachi Collection. You're well hydrated now, you're welcome. But seriously, both games are really fun, and I think that the Nintendo seriously needs to make another one. This game has brought so much joy into people's lives that I think that it would only be the right thing to do, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you ever have the chance to, definitely check out Tomodachi Collection. It is well worth it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you, bye. Smooth.